everybody, this is Angela with Bluegrass Bound, and today I decided to videotape in the woods. It's a little shady and cool, which maybe isn't the best video, so I'm sorry. I'm hoping this turns out. It looks okay so far, but we'll see. But it's so nice out here, and I get to hear the birds, and it's cool, and up in the sun it's just starting to get hot. So this was kind of my excuse to take a break from up front and to just still be somewhat productive. So anyway, I am super excited because Cecil took me to the tractor supply store, which most girls aren't excited about that, but I am. So I know, kind of weird, right? But anyway, so he took me there because, well, one, I think he was tired of seeing me wear flip-flops a lot, and he was also probably thinking that my walking around in these was getting a little ridiculous. And he was right. It was getting a little ridiculous. But I love these boots. I wore them until they died, and that's kind of how I do things. I like find what I like, and then I wear it till it dies because I hate shopping. I hate clothes shopping, I hate shoe shopping, and I hate spending money. So just doesn't work for me. But also I don't really like to wear shoes either. So so when I do wear shoes, I like shoes that I can like easily slip on and off and that aren't confining. And so last year we got me these boots because it was super muddy and wet. It was raining like crazy last summer when we were here. So, and it kept, you know, like the poison ivy and oak and all that stuff off me. But and I loved them. I wore them, and I even wore them as like snow boots because the snow boots I have are kind of big and bulky, and they're not easy to take on and off. So I would usually just slip these on, unless I was going to be out in the snow for a really extended amount of time. Then I'd wear my other ones. But anyway, so I wore them out. But so what we got is these. So these are Sloggers. They're super cute. They have butterflies on them. You see that? Super cute. And what I like about them is that they're just like little slip-ons, which I did like my boots, and they were easy to slip on and off, except they're because they're so tall in the summer, they get a little hot. And if you're wearing them all the time, it's a little too hot. So these are nice and low, so they're not as hot in your legs. They have, let's see if I can get this out. They have inserts in them so that you can wipe them out. They're plasticky, so they don't breathe real well. So you're going to want to wear socks, but if you don't wear socks, then you're going to want to be able to wipe these off, and that's really convenient. And then it has, I don't know if you can see, probably can't, but there's a little plastic insert in here that adds a little cushion to your feet, which I like. So that's kind of cool. And then they also have this little, you can see, there's both shoes have this little sticky out thing right there to help you kick your shoes off with, so you don't have to touch them with your hands, which that's great, especially when it's muddy. It's also great because out here there's a lot of poison ivy and poison oak, and you don't want to be touching the bottom of your shoes, which I'm doing right now, but you don't want to do that because it'll transfer the oil onto your skin if you walk through some poison ivy or poison oak. And then, you know, and you need to wash your hands as soon as possible, and you want to make sure you don't touch your face. And so this just helps with that. I also like that they're affordable. I don't like spending, like I said, I don't like spending money. So, and I definitely don't like spending money on shoes. It drives me crazy. I know some people are shoe people, and I totally get that. But I just struggle with spending that much money on shoes. So these were only like $25. They were on sale at the tractor supply store. They're more online. They were $29 online. But they have a lot more designs. So there's a lot of designs to choose from. You could like have a pair for every day of the week if you got a little ambitious on it, which they are kind of cute. So I don't know, maybe. But they're also made in the United States, which is cool. Anyway, I'm super excited about my shoes, and they're comfortable, and they're functional, and they're cute. So, and cheap. Well, not cheap, inexpensive. So, anyway, very excited about these. In addition, while we were at the tractor supply store, Cecil had me get, because I wore out, my gloves. So we got some new gloves. which I'm happy about. Nothing fancy. They're the cheap ones. We have a bunch of gloves around here, the thick ones that are good for picking up things that are briary and things like that. But they're bulky and they're hot, and I don't like wearing them. So if I don't like wearing them, I'm just not going to wear them, and I don't. But I did wear my thin little ones last year. So, and I wore them so much, I even wore them through the winter when I was getting firewood and things like that. So I like these. They're thin. I can move in them. They're, and they were cheap. So, and they protect your hands somewhat. Not as good as the thick ones, but better than nothing. So there's that. And then I got a new hat. This is a Slogger hat. Also made in the United States. They're on the website. I don't remember how much they were. I think it was actually about the same price as the shoes. But I've been wearing it. It's super breathable, and I like it. So anyway, I'm really excited. So score for me. Got some new stuff. And then also we went to a junk store. It was called I think it's called an antique store, but it was a junk store. But in the junk store, I found a hoe. So I'm pretty excited. It's in really rough. Obviously, it's super rusty, and it's not very sharp, and it was already pretty dirty when I got it. But but I've already started using it. I haven't sharpened it or cleaned it, but I immediately started using it. It was only $5. I have spent more on a cup of coffee than I spent on this. So it's a win-win. Drink a cup of coffee and it's gone in an hour. This I can have forever, and if it doesn't, if it's not perfect, so what? It was $5. But what I really like about this is that it has a super long handle, which I love because I'm kind of tall, and it seems like tools do not have long handles, and it drives me crazy because you're bending over and they're just, anyway. If you're not tall and that's not a problem for you, good. But for me, that is awesome. So I'm really excited about it. And it's weird the stuff I get excited about now. Shoes, hose, tractor supply stores. Weird. But anyway, so also I recently tried something I've been wanting to try for a long time. So I just went to the store the other day and I picked up some kombucha, which a lot of people online have been talking about and making, and there's tons and tons and tons of videos on how to make it and reasons it's good for you and blah, 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 blah. For me, the reason I got it was, one, it sounded good, and two, I wanted a soda replacement. I don't drink a ton of soda anymore, but I still do occasionally, and it's usually because I want that bubbly carbonated thing going on. So I thought I would try it. I picked out the one that has ginger in it. There was 4 or 5 different options at the store, and some had berries, and honestly I didn't even really look that close because I saw this one had ginger in it, and I love ginger, so I figured that would be a safe one to start with. All this has in it is kombucha and ginger. No sugar, no honey, no fake stuff in it. So that's kind of cool. So you're not getting a bunch of chemicals, and it only has 30 calories per serving. So this bottle had 60 calories in it. Not bad. Not bad for a drink. And it's got probiotics and all that stuff in it. So anyway, first impression was, well, I drank the whole thing. So I don't have kombucha in here anymore. I have my lemon water. But I drank it on the way home, and it was good. And it had a little bit of a spicy taste to it. It's definitely not sweet, but it was nice and bubbly, and it was cold, and it was the perfect thing because it was hot when I went and got it, and I really like it. So the thing I don't like about this is that it was $3.50 a bottle. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now, of course, as I say that, I just got done saying that I've spent more than $5 on a cup of coffee, so I guess there's a thinking error there. I guess it's not ridiculous if you compare it that way, right? So I guess it's ridiculous I spent more than $5 on a cup of coffee. But Anyway, $3.50. You do end up with a glass bottle when you're done, which kind of came in handy because I have a glass bottle with a lid that I can keep my lemon water in or whatever else I'm drinking, and it washes really well. So that's a perk. But I think it makes more sense to probably make it yourself. So I don't know. There's so many different things I want to try to make and learn how to do. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them this week, this month, or even this year, but it's on the list. I'm kind of like keeping a list of all the things, you know, the bucket list of all the things I want to try on the homestead. And I think making kombucha has been added to the list because it was yummy and it was bubbly and I like that. So anyway, so that's kind of what I've been up to recently. Also, though, we've ordered bees, and so I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I can't even, oh, I got bit by something. I'm so excited that I can't even stand myself at all. I'm like, all I have on my brain right now is bees, 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 bees. So we're gonna pick them up this Saturday. I'm so excited. Did I say I'm excited? I'm so excited. And so we've already got the beehive and all that stuff. And I did a video I've done videos on them, but I just haven't put them all together and posted them yet because I was kind of hoping to have the whole package at once. And honestly, I need to figure out how to edit it because the wind is just so bad on one of the videos. So anyway, but I'm going to put that together, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, very excited about it. Okay, well, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Thank you and have a good day.